Mijn naam is Floor en het is weer tijd voor een nieuw kapsel en ik wil heel graag weer wat meer volume hier bovenop. Dus daar mag Theo voor gaan zorgen.
Okay, Floor wants more volume. She loves red, like she always loves red, and she turns around to show you her current hairstyle. Last time we did a very large roller perm, you can still see it, but we're gonna pimp this up. Gaan een rondje gaan
Ja, komt ie.
Okay, starts washing her hair, and then we're back. Hello friends on YouTube. We're gonna start on the perm. Now the last time I did a very huge perm, so I take a little bit smaller, still huge curly rollers. And this just to lift up the effect on top. So take the softest perm lotion, wash it with a deep cleansing shampoo. And it will certainly also correct the color. The nice thing of this kind of rollers is that they don't damage the hair. Put the stick under it and lay them into the fall of the hairstyle. Wiggle a bit so I can spread the hair. So I do all the hair on the top. Now for so far I put the rollers in, so I have in the underlines the shorter and finer curly hair. So I turn this around. And this will certainly help because when this is new activated, she gets much nicer curly hair again and much more power on top, and she loves huge hairstyles. So that's why I did it this way. So now I'm gonna get her a carton wig, put that on the surrounding of the perm rollers, take my fluid, put the towel on the shoulders, and let's start applying the perm lotion. Under the other rollers I put also stabilization pins. So now I apply the carton wig around it. Pull this a bit tight so the fluid will certainly not get under the rollers. Put an old towel on, take the one of the T.K.S line. In this package mostly are two containers, one large one and a smaller one. The smaller is the perm lotion. This I mostly, before I use it, I wave a little bit around, and if I have a rest over like I certainly have now, I push the button in and then put the lid on. So this makes sure that the activating of the fluid still stays into the fluid, so it doesn't lose the power. Put that a little bit to the back, start applying at the front. I'll work my way to the back. Make sure you have a system in it, because this is very important when you work. And mostly I go over it twice. So I first make my first round, start on top to the back, then go to the sides. Then go to the top again, and now wait till I can see the fluid laying on the roller. Then I know for sure there's enough fluid on the roller. When this is done, I'm gonna close this, and I'm certain I'm gonna wait for 15 minutes to control the first roller. With controlling, I'll show you also what I meant with pushing it in. So I put some air out and I put the lid on so I create a vacuum. So this will hold the power into the fluid. This is a close up with my plastic foil. When I control it, I take every time out the roller. And the rest I take you with her into the sink. So you can see the process. Don't go away, we'll be back. Okay, 15 minutes from the start. Open my plastic foil. What I told you, never use twice the same pin, because then I cannot find the way back, and you take away the tension of the roller. And when you do that twice, it's less than normal. Once you ever have some tension, I can see this because it's waving, so I'm certain that this is quite right. Put this back, seal it again, and then we go to the sink, rinsing out for 5 minutes, but that is, you see, all in the sink. Okay, at the sink, free the plastic foil. Make sure the pins stay. The color is also being correct, but that I do after all of the things I do to curly hair. Make sure you have a protection in the sink, because when the stabilization stick would get into the sink, you have a problem and you need a plumber to clean it. And this you do for 5 minutes. So, 5 minutes. Take a towel. Take a towel that takes up a lot of water. Make sure you don't push on the scalp, because she's laying in the sink and it can hurt her neckline. Leave the sticks in. And then we come at fixating. Free the lid, start in the underlines and building up to the top. It's very important that you start in the underlines, because this fluid gives away oxygen to the hair to rebuild the strength of the hair, and that you need. And when you give away the oxygen, it becomes water. So when you start on top, you get water in the underlines. You don't fixate or stabilize anything. This stays in for 5 minutes. In the meantime, get out the stabilization sticks. Once again, don't drop them into the sink. And when they have a color, it's much easier to do, because then you can see them more and better. Okay, starting in the underline, taking out the rollers.
Mama ligt te slapen. Mama ligt in bed.
In bed?
Nou,
Het is niet het fijnste bed dit om in te liggen. Zo'n bakje.
Als mama's huis dit zou zijn, dat dat haar bed is.
Neutralizing, same fluid. Then I take out the other rollers. Wat doe ik?
Lijm in papa's.
Nee. Een watertje. Om hem weer mooie krullen te geven. Her daughter in the meantime is asking things about what I'm doing now. So that's what you hear on the background. I make a photo of both into the video so you know which one is her daughter. This is for the last 5 minutes, then apply a color. 5 minutes from the applying of the fixating and the neutralizing. Now rinse it out. Now I could color this with a toner, but I don't going to do this because I'm going to tone it with direct color. Dry the hair. See how beautiful the waving is. Ligt denk ik iets lekkerder.
Yes.
And the beauty of this perm is that it's very natural, you can see this. Applying a direct red color on her. Massage is gently in. This smells a bit like berries. But it gives certainly a shine to her hair. And it doesn't influence the perm.
Ja, vind ik wel fijn hoor.
Comb this gently through the hair. It don't has to be for a very long time into the hair because the hair sucks up the product. And after this I will seal it with a conditioner. Rinsing out the red. You can see how stubborn the product is because my gloves also are pinkies.
Een half uurtje.
Nee.
Maar je mag nog even op de tablet hoor, Noon.
Ja.
En je mag ook lekker op de bank als je wil.
Then I take a nice deep conditioner. Apply this on the hair. And this will seal the color. But also certainly close the perm. And then I can give her a slight trim. Je merkt dat het diep conditioner is, hè? Heel plat haar. Misschien de import te duur of weet ik veel wat. Then dry this. And now she has a nice, fresh, wavy, curly hair with a lot of strength in it and a nice new red color. Okay, starting on the trim of her hair. Give her the same cape as a daughter, so then you know already who her daughter is. Because there's still a little bit dropping. I don't want to damage the cape. I lay a towel on the shoulders. Now the only thing I'm gonna control on top is, because we want this hair to be large, is if the ends are still wonderful in condition. So lifting up, take off only the outer sides. This you never do in front of the perm, only when the hair is too long to perm. You can take off roughly a little bit of the length. Work in the line of putting on the rollers. And in her case I take off about 1.5 centimeters, so it's a bit a month growing. Die droge lucht hier altijd zo vervelend in de rok. Het is echt heel droog hier hoor. Komt dit timmerwerkplaatsen beneden. Ik heb zoveel stof.
Zo'n luchtvochtig.
Ja, zou je kunnen doen. Ik denk als ik aan de andere kant ga werken, dat ik dat zeker ga doen. Make sure you hold the rounding into the line of the cut. Because perm rollers give, of course, round shapes. So I like to have round shapes also in the hair. Going on the center line, set out the line, twist over to the other side, connect on the line of cutting, do this in a cross control, so I'm certain that both lines are connected to the center line. Then I continue on the line of cutting in the shape of the perm. So hold the roundings, every time lay it into the line of falling. And continue on this line. Het is wel lekker als er een stukje af is. Hè?
Mama,
Ja?
schrijf even zo.
Of je komt even hier.
See how wonderful strong this perm is. And still gently. Take the hair of the fontanelle over to her right side. And connect this line. And connect it on the line of cutting, and then a twist around and give it the same shape that it needs to get to rounding. Mam komt eraan, schat. Take one line more. Lift it to the front. Connect it on the line of cutting. Then lay it back, and then she can help her daughter out with the tablet. Take off the towel. Pin up the hair. Do this on the skull bone. Go to the old perm. This is still in a wonderful condition. There's nothing wrong with that. So I take off only ½ centimeter, not more than that, because she likes to have big hair. And this will certainly help it out, because it's more coily, so it lifts up the hair on top. Get the straight parts out of the underline and the neckline. Mostly there are some hairs that stay a little bit more straight out. And then work my line to the line of cutting and the line that I created on top with perm. But don't take off hardly anything of this line. Every time you go to the underline, there's parts that stick out a bit, just correct them. Watch how beautiful, strong this still is. Then come on the line that we permed, lay it on the line of the old perm, hold my comb real flat, so I get a flat line, and lay the new perm on the line of cutting but on the line. So don't force anything, just make use of the beauty of the shape. Take out the clip on this side, go once again to the skull bone, pin at the side, like I did on the other side. Take off only ½ centimeter, not more than that. Jump it up. Watch at the parts that are a little bit more straight. It's just like natural curly hair. They have also parts that are a bit more straight. Take a line on it, coming on the line of the permanent line. Take it straight down. Don't force anything. Take it on the line of the old perm in the underline. Going to the last line. Hold my fingers straight. And my comb is also straight. And my scissor is also straight. I really like the curly effect and I like the color. So now we're gonna make a huge hairstyle of this. So I apply conditioner that I'll show you and then I give her the diffuser because she can hang it upside down and blow dries it very huge. It's a new product of Clint, it's a leave-in. I really like this product. It smells really nice. It's in a violet, but that you don't see on the red colors. And I think at the moment this is the most beautiful product there's on the market. Because it smells really delicious, but it gives also a wonderful strength to the hair. And this you can make yourself also in a spraying conditioner. By applying it in a mineral water. And then take it with you to the beach and spray on your hair, but also on your face lines because the skin outside is the same as hair. So now I give her the diffuser so she can play. Now it's open it, baby. Yeah? Sofa blow drying. Now, normally she would do this herself, but I take a bit shine wax of gold well. This amount. Spread it all over my hands and apply this in the underlines. So it's also certain that they are nursed by a little bit shiny wax. Just squeeze them into the curly hair. And then she may throw it back. So you see how much curly hair she has now. And for this I think I need also on the upper lines a little bit of the shine wax. Every time lift a little bit off the outside. When I think I need a little bit more I can also lift the outside on top of it. Wat een bos haar.
Ja, leuk.
I'll thank Floor for being my model. She will sort of turn around and show the end result. And we see it out, of course, next video. Thanks for watching. Ja, doe maar. Dat is wel een mooie waskrul, ja. Veel.
Thank you.
Welkom.
Meer volume hier bovenop. Dus daar mag Theo voor gaan zorgen.
Okay, Flo wants more volume. She loves red, like she always loves red, and she turns around to show you her current hairstyle. Last time we did a very large roller perm, you can still see it, but we're gonna pimp this up. Een rondje rijden.
Ja, komt ie.